Hi guys, it's Mrs. Ogle. It's a fun Friday and we are going to talk about dinosaurs again today. I hope you're having a great day. Are you ready to get started? Awesome. Let's start by singing our song, Dinosaur Style. Are you ready? Mrs. Ogle's here, clap your hands. Mrs. Ogle's here, clap your hands. Mrs. Ogle's here, clap your hands. Mrs. Ogle's in our classroom. You are here, give a roar. You are here, give a roar. You are here, give a roar. You are in our classroom. Your friends are here, chomp your teeth. Your friends are here, chomp your teeth. Your friends are here, chomp your teeth. Your friends are in our classroom. And I am glad all of you are here with me today to talk about dinos. But first, what do we need to do? Good job. Stand up tall. Hand goes on your heart. Are you ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great job, guys. If you want to, you can sit back down for me now. Let's look at our calendar. Do you remember what month it is? It's May. It is May. It's the last month of the school year. So I'm glad you guys are still learning right along with me because before long, it's going to be summertime. Today's number is right here. Do you know what that number is? Let's count to get there. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Today is Friday, May number 8, and it is Fun Friday. So if we were in school today, we would have popcorn for our snack, and you'd take a library book home, and we would get out some fun different toys than what we're used to. Well, we can't do that this way, but I have got a little I Spy game we're going to do in just a minute. So it's still going to be an awesome day. And look at this. We are getting even closer to our last day of learning for the year. Your brains have grown so much this year. Mrs. Ogle is really proud of all of the great things that you've learned and that you know now. Can you believe how much great stuff you've learned? I think you have done an excellent job. All right, I want to start by playing a game of I Spy, but we are going to play it dinosaur style. Are you ready? Look at this picture. There's lots of dino things in there. I want to see what we can I Spy. Now, here's the trick. We're going to find items and we're going to count them. I want you to remember the numbers in your head, and we're going to check and see if you're right. First, we're going to I Spy dinosaur eggs. Did you know all dinosaurs hatched from eggs? That's true. Mom dinosaurs didn't give birth to babies. They laid eggs, and the dinosaurs hatched out of the eggs. So how many dinosaur eggs can we find? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Do you see any more? 4. Good job. There are 4 dinosaur eggs. What else can we find? Can you see a dinosaur footprint left in a fossil? Do you remember how you pushed the dinosaur against your Play-Doh the other day and it leaves behind the print of the dino? That's sometimes how we find fossils. We have also been known to find footprint fossils. So we're going to look for dinosaur footprint fossils. Do you see any? If you see them, point to them on your screen or tell your grown-up where it's at. I'm going to see if I can find any. 1. I think I see another one there. That's 2. And where is the last one? 3. Good job. We found 3 footprint fossils. Let's look for one more thing. How about this guy? What kind of dinosaur do you think he is? Looks a little like a T-Rex to me. It's hard to tell because he's maybe a cartoon version, not the real thing, but I think he's a cartoon T-Rex. Do you see any of them in our picture? Let's look together. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, that's a little one, isn't it? And 3. Good job. You guys did awesome spying. Now, here's the tricky part. I asked you to remember the numbers. Do you remember their numbers? How many dino eggs did we find? I'm going to give you a second to count if you need to. How many dino eggs did we find? Ready? 4. We found 4 dino eggs. How many footprint fossils did we find? Let's hear it. 3. You found 3 footprint dinos. And how many of those T-Rexes did you find? 3, because you are good eye spiders. So which one has the most? What did we find the most of? When I say the most, I'm thinking about the one that has the biggest number. What's more? Is 4 more or is 3 more? If you said 4, you're right. 4 eggs is the most that we found. Great job, guys. Okay, are you ready to talk about our favorite dinosaur? I bet you know what kind we're going to talk about, don't you? I even mentioned it yesterday. We are going to talk about T-Rex. T-Rex is the nickname. His real name is Tyrannosaurus Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's sometimes called the king of the dinosaurs. All right, are you ready? Here is a picture of what a real T-Rex would have looked like. You know what I love about dinosaurs? Dinosaurs are a great chance to use our imagination. The scientists that study dinosaurs, we talked about that. That word is a paleontologist. A paleontologist is a scientist who studies dinosaurs. But because when we find dinosaurs, we only find their teeth and their bones, maybe their footprints, we don't really know what colors they were. Scientists seem to think they were probably colors that would have been good in camouflage, like maybe browns or greens. So for this T-Rex, they show him as green with maybe some dark stripes on him. But if you've ever colored a picture of a T-Rex, you could color it whatever color you want because we don't really know what color the T-Rex would have been. Now, T-Rex, is that a pretty big dinosaur or a pretty small dinosaur? Pretty big dinosaur. Do you want to see how big it is next to a person? Look at that. Now, the Brachiosaurus we talked about yesterday, he was even bigger than T-Rex. But look how much bigger a T-Rex is compared to a person. I think you could stack one person, 2 persons, 3 people, and only just be as big as a T-Rex. Now, a T-Rex wasn't the fastest dinosaur that ever lived, but he was fast enough that if people lived at the same time, it could have caught a person. Do you know T-Rex and people, they didn't actually live at the same time. T-Rex has 2 small arms right at the front of his body, and scientists have discovered they didn't live off to the side. They were actually pretty close to the center of his body, but scientists don't really know what a T-Rex might have used their arms for. They do know their arms were very strong, and they think maybe they used their arms to scratch the animals they were trying to catch. Some scientists think maybe the arms helped a T-Rex get up if it fell over, but they don't really know for sure. I want to take a closer look at T-Rex teeth with you. Look at this. This is a scientist. He's a paleontologist studying the teeth of T-Rex. Now, we've talked about how meat eaters have those sharp teeth that go like this and they can tear at meat, right? And herbivores or the plant eaters had flat teeth that would chew things up. So what do you think about T-Rex? Does he have tearing teeth or chewing teeth? Definitely had those interlocking, tearing teeth, didn't he? Do you know a T-Rex could have had as many as 50 or 60 teeth, and some of them would have been as big as bananas. Those are some big teeth. My teeth aren't as big as bananas. No, neither are yours. Those are huge teeth. All right, I want to introduce you to a T-Rex I learned about today called Sue. Did you know a dinosaur could have a funny name like Sue? Sue, the T-Rex, was actually named after the paleontologist who discovered it, and her name was Sue. Sue was found in South Dakota. So scientists went out to South Dakota because they had discovered the bones of a different dinosaur. As they were getting ready to leave, their truck had a flat tire, so they had to stop. While most of the scientists went back to get help for their truck, Sue started walking around, and she found some small bones on the ground. When she looked up high in a cliff, she saw some bigger bones sticking out of the side of a cliff. And when she and her friends, the scientists, explored more, they found almost all of Sue the T-Rex's bones. So Sue the T-Rex, they think, lived to be about 28 years old, which is an old T-Rex. Most T-Rexes didn't live quite that long, they don't think. They found almost all of Sue's bones. Now, scientists have found lots of T-Rex bones before, but they don't usually find very many of them. They found most of Sue the T-Rex's bones, so they could put it together. They've learned an awful lot from Sue the T-Rex. But we don't actually know if Sue was a boy or a girl. We don't know. There's really no way for the scientists to tell. But they do know that Sue the T-Rex would have been a very smart dinosaur. T-Rex had brains almost twice as big as most other meat eaters. And Sue's head weighs 500 pounds just for the bones. Just the bones weigh 500 pounds. So she would have had a very big brain protected in that nice, strong head of hers. And Sue was found in South Dakota, which is in the United States, just like the Brachiosaurus was found out in Colorado. We have found a lot of dinosaur bones out west in the United States. So even in the country we live in America, dinosaurs used to live here. And I think that is pretty cool. All right, guys, before we look at the book, I'm going to go ahead and read our book, okay? And then I will post a picture in just a little bit of my flowers. My flowers are really starting to grow, and I meant to put them in my video right now, but I may have to post a picture later. But I want you to know my flowers are growing. It's about this tall now, and it's sticking up over the lid of the cup. But I have seen pictures from you guys where you have flowers that are even bigger than mine. You guys are doing a great job raising your flowers. I'm hoping that in another week or two, I might even start to see some buds on my flowers, but I think it's got some more growing to do first. Okay, today's book is called If the Dinosaurs Came Back. Now, we know dinosaurs are extinct, right? Yep, they're not around anymore. But this book pretends. It's called If the Dinosaurs Came Back. I like dinosaurs. I think about them all the time. I read about them. I talk about them. Oh, how I wish the dinosaurs could come back. If the dinosaurs came back, they could carry people to work and back. This is one of those long-necked dinosaurs, maybe kind of like the Brachiosaurus we talked about yesterday. If the dinosaurs came back, we wouldn't need any more lawnmowers. If the dinosaurs came back, house painters wouldn't need any more ladders. If the dinosaurs came back, they could help lumberjacks chop down trees. Get those sharp teeth on those dinos. If the dinosaurs came back, they could help firefighters put out fires. And if the dinosaurs came back, they could help build big skyscrapers. If the dinosaurs came back, they would make great ski slopes. If the dinosaurs came back, they could take swimmers on rides at the beach. If the dinosaurs came back, they could rescue kites stuck in very tall trees. If the dinosaurs came back, mountain climbers would have new mountains to climb. If the dinosaurs came back, they could be a big help at the circus. If the dinosaurs came back, they could help librarians get books from the top shelves. If the dinosaurs came back, dentists would have plenty of teeth to work on. If the dinosaurs came back, giraffes would have someone to look up to. If the dinosaurs came back, they could push away rain clouds so the sun would always shine. But best of all, if the dinosaurs came back, they would make great pets for people who love dinosaurs. The end. What would you do with a dinosaur if dinosaurs came back? If you could find a friendly dinosaur, how would you take care of it? What do you think you would feed it? How would you play together? It's fun to imagine the different things we could do with dinosaurs, isn't it? All right, guys, I'm going to post a picture of my flower in just a little bit, so I hope you'll check it out. I know your flowers are growing great big, and it is super exciting to start to see the green push through that dirt, isn't it? It's pretty awesome to see what nature can do. Next week, we're going to spend some time talking about colors and shapes again, and I'm going to have some fun color activities that maybe you can try at home. If your grown-up is watching with you, most of our color activities are going to use food coloring and maybe a little bit of shaving cream. We might mix in there once or twice. So that's something, if you want your kids to participate, feel free to get some extra supplies or find really cool ways to use colors at home. I hope everybody is having a great fun Friday. I will see you guys later. Bye.